Is it time to buy or sell Broadcom stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Broadcom. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 22nd of August, 2025, our system has identified Broadcom as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.26. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a gain of 2.85%. This results in an average return of 0.36% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower segment of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, presenting a potentially favorable buying opportunity. Should the lower trend floor at $297.48 be breached, it would initially suggest a deceleration in the rate of increase and could serve as an early signal for a potential shift in trend. Analyzing the current 3-month trend indicates a possible change of approximately 22.91% in the coming 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 20.91% and 33.15%. Extending our view to the longer term, the 12-month assessment shows a projected change of 65.23%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 8.53% and 75.10% over the next year. In today's terms, this would suggest a future price in the range of $328.17 to $529.47. Our latest daily update for Broadcom includes the headline: Broadcom's stock price ended at $302.39 on Wednesday after gaining 1.39%. The Broadcom stock price gained 1.39% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 3rd of September 2025. It rose from $298.24 to $302.39. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 2.72%, with a low of $296.40 and a high of $304.45. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 2.54% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 325,000 shares, with a total of 18 million shares bought and sold for approximately $5.57 billion. It is important to note that falling volume on higher prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes over the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $317.35, while the lowest price was $134.90. Currently, the price is 4.71%, or $14.96, below the 52-week high of $317.35, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Broadcom is in the headlines today for a mix of strategic wins and looming risks. The Broadcom Foundation is expanding an artificial intelligence literacy program in collaboration with the Raspberry Pi Foundation and regional partners in Malaysia. This initiative not only enhances the company's public profile, but also helps cultivate a long-term talent pipeline for artificial intelligence infrastructure. Simultaneously, Broadcom is establishing itself as a quieter competitor to NVIDIA in the data center space. Rather than pursuing graphics processing units, the company focuses on selling high-performance networking and smart silicon essential for hyperscalers. This competitive approach supports durable revenue diversification and fosters investor confidence regarding multi-year demand for artificial intelligence. However, offsetting these positives, Tesco has filed a lawsuit against Broadcom and a reseller concerning VMware licensing and support. This introduces legal risks that could lead to short-term volatility and potential costs if the situation escalates. Market activity this week has been uneven. Analysts have occasionally raised their targets, but macroeconomic sell-offs have also caused shares to decline alongside other major chip manufacturers. The net impact suggests that, in the near term, we can anticipate heightened volatility driven by legal developments and broader market movements. Positive sentiment from analysts and strategic achievements might trigger rallies. Looking ahead, Broadcom's strong positioning in data center infrastructure and its investments in artificial intelligence education could support sustainable revenue growth, provided the company continues to capture market share from hyperscalers. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 2nd of September 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AVGO an overweight rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 28th of August 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned AVGO an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 25th of August 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AVGO a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 22nd of August 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AVGO an overweight rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June 2025, it was reported that HSBC assigned AVGO a buy rating with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned Broadcom stock a general sell rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio to be a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts recommend the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Broadcom. There are mixed signals in the stock today. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 12th of August 2025, and so far it has fallen by 3.34%. Further decline is indicated until a new bottom pivot has been established. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The Broadcom stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, which provides a positive outlook. There is also a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, there will be some support from the lines at $299.88 and $296.45. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 16 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 16 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 10 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 82 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 74 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Broadcom. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $259.93 and $249.99. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline towards the next support. In this case, Broadcom finds support just below today's level at $259.93. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $249.99 and $246.93. This stock typically trades at a good volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is considered to be low. During the last day, the stock moved $8.05, which is 2.72% between its high and low. Over the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 3.29%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Broadcom, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. An extremely high PE ratio may indicate that the stock is overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology firms or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at $1.66. It's vital to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Broadcom. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Broadcom is at $306.34. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Broadcom encounters its first support level at $259.93. If this support level holds, it could serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Broadcom from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of August, 2025, Justine Page conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01. On the 14th of July, 2025, Justine Page again conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01. On the 9th of July, 2025, Henry Samueli conducted an insider sale of 49,670 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01. On the 26th of June, 2025, Hock E. Tan conducted an insider sale of 40,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01. On the 26th of June, 2025, Gala J. Deli conducted an insider sale of 3,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 38.219. Overall, insiders purchased 2,142,698 shares and sold 4,289,902 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $290.43, reflecting a decrease of 3.95%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, which indicates a lower level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 15 days ago. Is Broadcom stock a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Broadcom stock to perform well in the near future. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 4th of September, we anticipate Broadcom will open lower by $1.31, starting at $301.08. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.